Hi everyone, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you a couple of orders that I placed with the online Trollbeads USA store. This box here was placed for a few of the club beads that were available, plus maybe one or two extra little goodies. And then this box here, I placed an order just solely because I think I had like a promotional coupon for an online order. So I did get a couple of goodies there. I'm gonna go ahead and open this box first. And I wanna say this order was placed in August, and this one may have been early September. So let me open up the first box, and I love these little boxes from Trollbeads, like they're little origami type boxes with very intricate paper folding, I guess. And as someone that actually does paper crafts, one of these days I might try taking one of these boxes apart to kind of see how they do that. But let me kind of see what all is in here. So I'm going to open this baggie first. So let me show you the beads first. So this is called Magic Blue, and it is a country bead for Germany, and it is just such a magical bead. Like, you see all this bubble detail in the glass, where it almost looks like just effervescent bubbles just kind of springing up from the core. And it is the most beautiful bright blue shade. Here you have the bead from the side, and you can see all that blue is at the core. The glass over top is completely clear. And you see like all that bubble detail kind of coming off the core, which is really, really cool. So this is Magic Blue. And what I'm finding Trollbeads does, I'm gonna set this down, is they do send out these little cards. So Germany, Country Bead, fine air bubbles, symbolizing the dreams and wishes dormant in our hearts, encourage everyone to pursue their dreams and remind us that every dream, no matter how small, can be precious or can be a precious pearl of the future. A symbol of individuality, strength, and the belief that everyone possesses their own unique magic. So this was the Magic Blue country bead from Germany. So this is the Scarlet Diamond, which was the country bead for the United Kingdom. And this, I believe, was one of the very first country diamond beads introduced. I don't know if it was the first or one of the very few first country beads ever released. And it is just this amazing, beautiful, true, I don't know, lipstick red, I guess, if you would need a description. Like, it is just this gorgeous bright red color. And of course it has all these different CZs, different size, just kind of interspersed throughout the bead itself. Here it is from the side, where you can see those CZs and how they all line up. Like, it is just so beautiful. And I just think here in the USA, I will absolutely be combining these two beads Even though they're for the United Kingdom and Germany, these will also represent the USA proudly on some of my patriotic bracelet designs. So this one is the Scarlet Diamond. It also came with a card. And here you can see United Kingdom, Country Bead, throw yourself into the world all at once, courage, power, passion, strength. All our most unforgettable and lasting moments in life are wrapped in the color red. Life is too short. Take a deep breath and throw yourself into the world completely and all at once. So very nice meanings behind both of those two country beads. And then I did also on the website, I noticed that they do have some long retired, what I call oldies but goodies. And I own, like, one of the very first beads that I ever purchased from Trollbeads was a bead called Blue Desert. And around the same time, they also released Pink Desert and Brown Desert, I believe. It took me a few years. I did acquire a Pink Desert, and now with the upcoming autumn season, I felt it very appropriate to purchase this beauty here, and this is Brown Desert. And it is just a rich, deep chocolate brown, and then it has all that shimmery detail on the inside. So I think this is going to look really beautiful in autumnal designs. It even looks like there's a little bit of bubble detail there. But here you can see like all that brown and glitter is all at the core. So just an oldie but goodie. I don't even know what year this was released. Maybe while I'm editing, if I can figure that out, I'll include that information. But this is Brown Desert. And here we have the 2024 birthday bead. With August being my birthday month, I did not miss this particular bead. So with this order, I ordered enough to qualify for this particular bead, and it is styled very similarly to the birthday beads in the past. I know they had a pink one, a purple one, a blue one, a brown one, and a green one, and now orange. So they all are styled on this black base, and then they have these, I don't know if you call it a leaf detail, but you have this detail coming on either side where you have variegated shades of orange. So almost like petals, I guess. And of course it has a faceted overlay. Like here you can see the birthday bead from the side. Yeah, it's always so hard waiting for your birthday month, especially if your birthday falls in the later part of the year. So yeah, as soon as it turned August, I was placing my order and so I could get this bead. So this is the 2024 birthday bead. And then if you remember a couple videos ago, I shared that I had purchased some earring hooks. And one thing that I've noticed with Trollbeads, at least on the online site, is that they have a very nice selection of the different earring pendants. And so I did treat myself to a few more earring pendants. Like these are simply called Dragonfly. Oops, and you can see that there is the little hole kind of going through the dragonfly body so that these just kind of dangle and have movement once you attach them to the hooks themselves. In fact, let me see if I can grab those hooks so you can see. So here is just one of the hooks that I purchased. I did get the Brilliant hooks, which include this small diamond front and center. And let me string the dragonfly pendants on the hook. Here you see the very first pair of earrings that I purchased, and this is the Troll Anemone. So let me put a dragonfly on so you can see how that sits on the earring. So here you have the dragonfly, and as you can see, there definitely is some movement for, you know, how these are going to hang in your ear, which I think is kind of fun. Like, I have shorter hair, so it won't have any danger of getting caught in my hair, which will be kind of fun. So I think these are going to look just lovely, especially in the spring and summertime. I love dragonflies, so second I saw these online, I just couldn't resist them because, well, I love my nature-themed beads from Trollbeads. So these are dragonfly. Right, and that just leaves me with this last little baggie here. And this is also some earring pendants that I wanted to purchase. And these are the retired Happy Bats earring pendants. And when I first started collecting with troll beads, I want to say that's when that one really awesome Halloween collection came out, where there was the bat lock and the hanging bat and maybe the witch shoes. So I'm lucky to have all of those oldie but goodie Halloween troll beads. And these little hanging bat earrings, or happy bat earrings, were missing from my collection. So I'm gonna get these on the one of the earring hooks so you can see how they hang as well. So one moment while I do that. And there you have the happy bat dangles, and these are just so beautifully detailed. Like, you can see the ribbing, or I guess the skeletal structure in the bat wings. On the body, you can kind of see, I guess, that fur detail. And you can see like the little bat ears and eyes, the little nose and mouth. Like, these are just so well done and so detailed. Definitely needed these in my collection. So these are the Happy Bat dangles. All right, so I do have a few things in this box here. This was also placed online, and I had a coupon to use, and I believe I had used it with Trollbeads Partridge Creek, but I think it was like these coupons were given when you ordered in July. And I had placed a few orders, so I had received a few coupons. And so I used a coupon with one of my orders with Partridge Creek. And then I used one of the coupons and placed an order with the online store because, well, gotta save whenever you can. So let me share. I think I know what's in here. Yeah, and so this is a couple of, or a pair of the connector beads that came out with the spring collection. And these are the soul connector silver beads, and I fell well, I really, really like these little connector silvers because they just pair up between two glass beads or a glass and a stone or two stones. Like they just add that perfect little bit of separation between glass beads or stones to just give your bracelet design just a little extra something. These are, you know, just a nice little slim silver bead, and these have this raised dot detail just all on the surface of the bead. So very simple, but very impactful on a bracelet design. So that is a pair of the soul connectors. And let's see. I think this is also from that same collection in the spring, and it is. So the spring collection this year was just so beautiful, and they had several options that featured pearls. And this is the Pearl of Dedication tassel, and it just features a lovely gray pearl. Like this is just very, very, I mean, it almost is coming across white on the camera, but it is just a very, very light gray pearl. And then it is attached to this beautifully done 4-petal flower that also kind of has that beaded loop detail that connects to the ring. So yeah, I had to get the Pearl of Dedication as well. Like it's just so hard with these beautiful releases, like making your decisions as to what to get first. And you just kind of go through and buy what you can when you can. So it was a good time to use a coupon and get some of these things that I've been wanting at a good price. And then the last thing that I purchased with this order, and this is from a few years ago, and I believe it came out with the spring collection. I could be wrong. It was either spring or fall, but I really think it was spring. And this is, I think, one of the beads that I was needing to complete the entire smooth kit. There might be still one more. I can't remember right now in the moment, but this is Tiger Lily. And this year in the spring collection, like there was just so much orange hues, including like the birthday bead this year. And this is one that is going to be very versatile for spring, summer, and fall, I believe. So I definitely wanted to get this particular bead. And as you can see, it has a lighter peach colored core. And then you see these tiger lily flowers kind of painted on with glass towards the surface of the bead, like here, and you know, just kind of running my finger over it, like it's completely smooth. So all of that glass work is done, you know, closer towards the top of the bead, but then it is covered with the clear glass over top. So you can see there's like 2 of these tiger lilies, and then you can see the core is that very beautiful peachy color. And the tiger lilies themselves have hues of like a darker brown, kind of a rusty orange, maybe even just a little bit of a dusty purple in there, or maybe a grayish purple, but just beautifully done so that they look dimensional. So that is it as far as everything I ordered. I do have a couple bracelet designs I'm going to share at the end of the video. And I had filmed these designs and had wanted to include them in a prior video, but my video was just going so long, I didn't want to do that to you guys. So I'm going to include those bracelet designs at the end of this video, and hopefully the entire video won't turn out too long. Let me know what item that I shared today is your favorite. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care and stay safe. This is my welcome September design, and this features a clasp that came out last year with the autumn or fall collection called Love of Paws. There were a couple of beads that were, I feel, very apt for the season, and this was one of them. This is called the Acorn Dreams clasp, and you can see there is a little acorn nestled right there, as well as right there. And then, of course, you do have some leaf detail at the top and the bottom of the clasp. So very appropriate for fall. This little silver is a maple leaf, and this was included as part of the Woodland Forest starter bracelet. So very darling, darling little silver. This is one of the round green calcite facet stones that came out with the spring 2023 collection. This is also a beautiful, very wearable green. This particular stone is more opaque, as you can see. So very lovely. And then this little guy right here is a long retired silver called Squirrel. And you can see he is holding a little acorn. And you have to forgive my dog. My dog wants out because one of these little guys is out in the yard. My dog doesn't want it in the yard. So this is kind of what this little bead represents to me, like the mischief that ensues when my dogs go outside and they chase the squirrel. This is another one of those beads released with the Love of Paws autumn collection. This is called Garden of Affections, or maybe Garden of Affection. This was probably my favorite glass from that release. It is just very appropriate for fall. It has beautiful burgundy to green leaves on a creamy background. And then this was the star of the show, the whole reason for the bracelet. This is the Bindweed of September, which is with the Birth Flowers series. And this particular, this is actually, I think, a weed. You see this weed in Colorado quite a bit. They have either white or light pink flowers, and they grow very well, because I have had to pull many of these from my garden. They definitely bind around your flowers that you intended to plant and kind of stifle them, I guess. So Bindweed of September. And then here we have the red tiger eye. This is a long retired stone, and I managed to get one with a beautiful flash. Like, it has this nice dark area with a beautiful color, and then as you turn it, you just see that beautiful flash. So I love this particular stone. Very opaque and very showy. And then here we have another silver that released with the Love of Pause. This is called Acorn Dreams. This one features 3 acorns, just all kind of gathered together. This one I wouldn't mind having a second one of. And then I thought this particular bead is very appropriate for the autumn season. This is actually the fossilized wood. This came out this year with the spring collection. And I just think this whole design together just really is pretty and just very apt for fall. So this was my Welcome September bracelet. And then the next 2 things are part of an ensemble that I wore when I met a fellow bead sister that actually happens to live in the same city as me. We met for lunch, and this is on my ruby fantasy necklace, and I love the teardrop shape that they used on the ruby fantasy necklace. It was at the time the only necklace that had that, but with this year's spring collection, they now have that same teardrop shape with the rose quartz. And this was just a very simple fantasy necklace design. I put the crown of leaves spacer beneath my owl just to kind of hold him up. And this is one of my favorite spacers. I think it's appropriate spring, summer, and fall because of the leaves. And I have my night owl pendant, which is a very long retired fantasy necklace pendant, and it comes in 2 pieces. As you can see, the head as well as the bottom of the body. And for the owl's tummy, I chose to use the Golden Desire bead. And like this Golden Desire bead and this Green Desire bead, these were part of the collection, like the holiday or Christmas collection from 2-3 years ago. There was also one, I think, called Blast of Blue. They're all just so beautiful. Like, this was the collection that the little cherubs were also released, and the one silver that had the red tiger eye on it. Like, very beautiful collection. But this was my fantasy necklace that I wore. And then the bracelet that I put together, very autumnal as far as the colors. Like, this matched my blouse so perfectly because my blouse had a lot of purples and like mustard yellows and greens. It was well, it's one of my favorite blouses. But this is on a foxtail, and starting with the clasp, this is also the clasp from the Woodland Forest bracelet. And let's see, where did that bracelet go? It was right here. So here you can see the clasp and the little silver that I used on the other bracelet, my Welcome September. These were the silver pieces included with that starter bracelet. And so I love Trollbead starter bracelets. They are probably one of the favorite things that I always will get, because you get a limited edition, like limited edition silvers. You can't buy them separately. It always comes with a special glass bead, which you can't purchase separately. So always encourage to get a starter bracelet if you're thinking about troll beads for the first time. A starter bracelet is a great way to start. So this is the clasp from the Woodland Forest bracelet. And then here we have the Sneaky Fox Stopper. Like the whole theme of this bracelet, all my silvers are animals that are found in Colorado. And what's funny is the little squirrel that I shared on my Welcome September bracelet. Like I was frantically searching for this little guy. And then, you know, after my lunch date and everything, I remembered I had it on this bracelet that I hadn't yet taken apart. So I was relieved that I didn't lose my little silver squirrel, but my squirrel would have been perfect on this bracelet. So this is the Sneaky Fox spacer, and he is just kind of, you know, hanging out, making sure my beads don't slide off my foxtail. And then I have a raccoon armadillo. Like this is a little special bead that I actually was able to pick up at a store that surprisingly Tabitha, my friend that I met, and I both know about here in Colorado. So she's been to that same store a few times. So this is my raccoon armadillo. And then this little silver here is long retired, and it is called Fawn. And it is just this little fawn all curled up, sleeping, maybe while its mother is away eating and stretching her legs. And, you know, this is very, very true and very reminiscent. I have had little baby fawns left in my yard, and I've always worried that something happened to the mother. You know, she got hit by a car or attacked by a mountain lion or something like that. But she, you know, the fawns will just lay there and they will just rest and kind of hide. And then, you know, the mother is probably just in the neighboring yard, just eating and kind of relaxing. Like mama always comes back. And this is just a perfect depiction of a fawn. This is a Trollbeads Day bead. This was the Wings of Amber. I'm forgetting the year that this came out, but I was so happy to be able to acquire one of these. And you can see like there's little inclusions in my amber that just kind of make it sparkle. And it has those two little silver bumblebees up top. And, you know, we do have lots of bumblebees in my city, so that's kind of why we have this bead included. And then I just have one of the luminous connector beads, which again, like using a little thin bead between an amber and a glass bead is one of my favorite things to do. This is a Curry Unique that I was able to pick up with Trollbeads at Partridge Creek during one of their events, and really love this particular one. It is opaque and it has that beautiful dusty purple along with cream and gray and mustard and orange colors. So my one and only curry bead. These are apparently very hard and sought after, and I would love to be able to find one in a really pretty purple. So fingers crossed someday, but if not, I'll be happy with the bead I have. This is another animal that we get here in Colorado, and this is my sweet bear. And I actually have had, you know, Mama Bear and two of her cubs in a tree in my yard. So very, very respectful of bears. I make sure my animals are inside whenever I know there's a bear in the area. This is one of the Trollbeads Day troll agates that was from, I think, 3 years ago now, so 2021. And this one is just in a beautiful pinky brown, all that glitter. And then this is a silver bead called Buzzing Family. And this features just a bunch of bumblebees just on flowers, just kind of gathering the pollen. It's like, I love this particular bead. It is gorgeous. And then here we have a bead called Portrait. This came out maybe 3 years ago with the fall collection. And then here is another animal that we have in Colorado. This is falcon. And then this is Twinkle Hazel. This is from one of those surprise collections from maybe 2 years ago. And this one has beautiful shades of amber and that reddish violet color, along with all those little cubic zirconia. And then here we have a bead called Mushroom Family. This was a world tour bead, I believe, for the Baltic states. And I just love, you know, that it's little mushrooms. Like, if you ever go in a forest, I'm sure you've come across mushrooms. And then here we have Desert Reflections. This used to be called, Goldstone. And this is just a beautiful specimen of that particular glass bead. And then rounding out this bracelet is a maple leaf bead, which is long retired. So if you've stuck it out, I appreciate it. I want to take these bracelets apart so I can use some of these beads in new designs. So hence my need to kind of share them with you. But hope you enjoyed my video. As always, if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy my videos and haven't already done so. And as always, I love to hear from you guys. What beads that I picked up today, which ones are your favorite, which bracelets your favorite, let me know. I love talking with you. Take care, stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.